Okay, hopefully this is better and I won't flip to vertical. So let's just do a tiny bit of punching around our base and then notch this. For people want to get into antler punch notching, these Snyders are great practice because they're easy, and they'll teach you how you can thin into the notch as you go. Your preformer is already fairly thin, so you don't have to do a lot of super aggressive thinning. And we'll just sort of look at it and get balanced. We might decide. I'm going to make a little bit narrower, I think, notch base one. As we come in, it'd be nice to get a little. Probably should have got a percussion flake here, but let's just do a little punch flake here. Okay, nice. Let's switch to the smaller punch. If this is a great view, I really hope that I can continue to do some pressure flaking and vertical punching, because you really need to see. You're not going to be able to see the edge because of where my thumbs are, but I'm looking at the thickness and just taking these little flakes. Brush, brush. You can start in one notch at a time. I think it's easier to just kind of do both at once. I'm going to leave, I'm not going to make things too sharp and pointy here, because I want to have a little bit of wiggle room in the radius to shape the notch for symmetry. You don't need to, I mean, you can go in so many wide, you're just kind of, you've got room with this narrow punch to do a lot of flicks. A lot of the points are not one notch wide, they're more. Okay, I hope you can see this. It's easier if you don't come back around your ear. If you get the high side of the ear as you go in. Every once in a while, though, you got to come back and adjust that. How far along are we? 5 only? Hope you guys can see this for the 10th time. If this turns out really well, then I'll slow down and at this point you can use the punch to do some pressure. Our base is still a little wide. This here is a little bit, actually that's looking pretty good. We can take the sharpness off that, and when we finish our edges, that'll bring that in nice. And we'll go with the pressure flake, then just bear down with the punch and give it a little scrunch. I mean, we won't go with the punch. I like that notch pretty well. I might need just a little bit. Another one right there. We'll come in this side and then we'll see how we look. Okay, now like a lot of points, you don't want to get your major punches on the same side and then look at the profile and see that your balance for your body. It can be a beveled balance, but it can't be hollowed out balance. I mean, it can be, but it's not going to be as structural and it's not going to look as good. Uh-oh. That little shell didn't quite release, but that's okay. Okay, we're a little bit pointy and narrow in there, but we can modify our base. Now let's do some quick punch work and see how that works. We've shown the percussion. Let me do a test for the punch work and see if that works. Part 1 of 5 next.